It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been too long.
Is it working?
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Oh, damn. What about now? Is it working now? Yay, it works. Okay, what race do you want me to be? I've done human and I've done elf, but I've never really done dwarf. Yeah, I've played an Elven Mage. But I can do it again. Do you want me to be an Elven Mage? Okay. And we're gonna go with that. Okay, commoner or royal? Okay.
Greetings.
Handle. Okay. I hit the lock picking because Severin's useless at it. And I prefer the story. So we're going to go with casual. Anyway, thank you for sharing that, Madcap.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society, forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Woo!
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. I don't want to do this in front of my sister.
Why not? She knows the slope of the land, don't you, girl?
Okay, which way should we go? 1, 2, 3, or 4? 2? Okay, we'll go with
You
2.
told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in a mittens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold cap teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's got to do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
Okay, 1, 2, or 3.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brat. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
Two again.
That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
One this time or 2? Three? Okay.
Everyone needs me. Because everyone has things they want, and my Carter, we're the ones who provide. Until you can do that, you're nothing but some whore's little sister. So shut up and do as you're told.
Let's go with 1 this time.
Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
Arse.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
One, 2, 3, or 4.
And I feel like every time you do, it kills something in you. You were such a loving child. I hate what this place made you into. That's why I didn't tell you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harremont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Okay, I like 3. Probably because he is a nurse and I really don't like him.
You know the other options. Cleaning middens, begging, going to the surface. No. Unless you find a way to save us all from Darkspawn and become a... We're pretty much on Barat's leash for life.
Okay. Let's see. I've never played the Dwarf Origin, so I've never been through it. I know that the royal one, you are, what's his face's sibling, and you end up murdering your other sibling because he set you up to it. But this one I really don't know much beyond the fact that we try to get our sister out of the dust town and into a better area, but something goes wrong and we get kicked out. Really all I know.
It's sheer folly. One more way the nobles protect their status. They say casteless soldiers are more danger to each other than to Darkspawn. That it's an insult to the smith to let us touch a fine-made weapon. Truly, they just don't wish to insult the warrior caste by showing that given the same opportunities, we could lead an army just as well.
Let's see. I'm gonna ask, and then I'm probably going to leave her.
Every year, more of the beasts come up from the deep roads. I've heard they've even been harrying the surface.
Is anybody doing anything about it?
They would even turn to humans for aid before us, it seems. There's been talk of an alliance against the Darkspawn. Even that the Grey Wardens have stepped up. But we don't have time for this now. Lesky must be waiting, and Barat won't like it if I'm late for my appointment.
Okay. Number 3, because that's all I can really do right now.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.
Ooh, okay. Let's see, can I open? What? Oh, okay. Open the chest.
About sodding time. I was starting to think I'd have to bust in and get an eyeful of that spicy sister of yours. Growl.
Ugh. That was bad. That was really, really bad.
And people wonder where that grumpy old dwarf image comes from. But fine. Boss says we're out for a search and discipline. One of his smugglers is holding out on him. Name's Oscius, some surfacer. Barat got word that he's been selling shipments topside that never make it to Barat's ears down here. He wants us to find the rotter and see what goods he's holding back.
Okay.
All he told me is find him. Duster's got some family from the merchant caste. He's probably staying near their quarters.
Woo.
Well, if he is skimming, we kill him, of course. I mean, Barat doesn't let anyone swindle him, and ringing his head on a plate is completely optional, though.
Wow.
Whatever lets you sleep at night, my friend.
Okay, which way are we going? I really don't know. Nope, that is the wrong button. Oh, look, there we are. Yes, I look around a lot.
Spare Silver. My boy needs medicine. The docs say he won't wake without it.
What are you doing here, Brand?
Nope, that is not what I wanted. Damn it. Okay. Let's see. Does it have a marker up?
Have you heard? King's got a team who found traces of Bronca. And the defaults.
Oh? Found a body today.
Great prices on all arms and armor, like they were crafted by the Paragon.
This place is going to the nuts.
Nope. Nope.
Go back to your dirt pile, scum.
Can't go that way. Damn it. Oh, that's a lady. There, beggar. Golnar. There, beggar, beggar. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. What the hell? I can go this way. Dang it.
Watch yourself. The Shaper doesn't need your footprints all over his clean clothes.
Whoa.
As if I'd stop for you.
Nah. Stop long enough to fucking talk. Out there? Nope.
I assume this pile of worthless junk belongs to you? Do you realize it's in the way and that the patrols will not be able to come through? Move it, or I shall have it thrown out in the deep roads, and you with it.
I'm so sorry, my lord, but they told me to move my goods over here. I couldn't even set up shop in my usual place. It's true. They said that the servants needed to polish the floors on that side of the commons in preparation for the new commander's first commission.
Yes. The new Idukan Commander's Feast is tomorrow, isn't it? I suppose it can't be helped, then. Very well. You may leave your goods here for now, merchant, but move them out of the way as soon as you can.
Nope, just a merchant. I'm not a trucker. Nope. Where is he?
Sod off, Brand. I don't have anything for the likes of you.
Arsehole.
Brand's walking around like they own the place. Repulsive.
Good day there, sweetness. You looking to make a quick bit? You could be just what I'm after.
Okay.
You haven't even heard my offer, girl. You look like you've still got all your teeth. Nice and healthy. I craft replacements for nobles who have lost theirs. I can pay you real handsome for some of those. 1 silver for 2. What do you say? Suit yourself. Plenty of brands are willing.
Okay, so I'm not going yet.
It's been a long time since the last Grey Warden visit.
Shouldn't you be off scooping dung somewhere?
I don't have nothing good in here. Ah, there he is.
Ancestors were
Okay.
smiling on my beds today. Another round from the house.
Arsehole. There he is.
Hey, I was saving that seat.
That's real thoughtful, Ascaius. It's tiring work looking for you.
How do you know my name?
One, 2, 3, or 4. Right? Definitely. A lot of them have need the okay, fuck you. But more often than not, all you can do is
Look, I always been loyal to Barat. He's been good to my family. I know how much I owe him.
I'm gonna go with through because that seems to be much straightforward.
I haven't. I wouldn't.
Wanna see if my persuade works.
I do have some lyrium ore. I have a little deal with one of the mining families. If it worked out, I was gonna bring Barat his cut, I swear. I'd be crazy not to.
Suicidal, one might say.
1 through 5. If I know my persuade is up high enough, I always try to use it. That or intimidate, depending on who it is. And
Just a little. Maybe 25 sovereigns worth.
25 sovereigns?
oh,
Most
shit,
of that's with
a
my
lot.
buyers on the surface. I just picked up a few nuggets down here. If I were to maybe give you a piece, that's a lot of coin. Could you forget to mention this to Barat?
Because I want to know.
Not long. I mean, I'm not cheating him.
Oh,
I mean,
there
this
you
is
go.
my first time. Oh, please don't kill me. Surfacers pay good coin for lyrium. Mages up there, they use it for their spells. Smiths use it in enchanted weapons. I just took the money and ran. I mean, back to Barat to share the profits.
One or two. Because I really don't want to kill him. Because that would be dealing with Barat's way of dealing with things. And quite honestly, he's an ass. And I don't want to do it his way.
I've
We're gonna
got
try
a lot
one.
of lyrium. Maybe we could work something out. Share and share alike. I don't got any coin myself. I make that topside, but you can take the ore, sell it, maybe get enough to get out of this nest. What do you say?
Right? You're an asshole. One or two. Because I don't want to kill him. Two.
All I have is the 2 nuggets, but they're yours if you let me out of here.
Are you breathing smoke? Barat will kill you if he catches you with his lyrium.
One or two. I'm gonna go with 2.
Well, that's a whole other story. We need to sell it before we go back to Barat. And to someone who won't run to him. Tell you what, cut me in 50 and we'll go to Olinda. She's a merchant. She likes me and refuses to work with the old man.
Deal. We're gonna do a deal because that works.
Then what happens to me?
Two. Definitely doing 2.
Yes. I'll go back up to the surface right now. I'll move to Orlais, to Antiva. Thank you. You're as kind as you are. May the ancestors bless your steps.
Run away, dude. Run away. Now let's go find Olinda, I believe he said.
Was that smart? If Barat finds out Oscius ran, he'll kill you. He'll kill me. He'll make you kill me, then yourself. Then he'll probably stew us and serve us to the poor.
Two.
We should sell this quick and report back before Barat starts wondering what's taking so long. Unless you think we should give it all to Barat.
1, 2, or 3. Because I'm 1 or 2. Because I ain't giving it to all to Barat. Because then they just end up stepping it. Right?
Then we better go find Olinda. She used to give me crusts over week's end loaf when I was little. She's got a soft spot for me. And she hates Barat. Whew. You should hear her go on about how it's blackmail to pay protection money and the castless deserve better. She's got a stall in the Commons not too far from Tapster's. She'll give us a fair deal and Barat won't hear about it.
I'm guessing this is her right here. Yep.
Lesky, you old scamp. What are you doing here? Trying to charm me out of another set of ribbons for your girl?
Trying to talk you into being my girl, Olinda. You know my heart's breaking for you.
Don't you go saying that around my husband. Who's your friend?
I'm going to be polite.
You're welcome to look around. I'll slide on the markup since you're Lesky's friend, but I can't give anything away for free. Well, that's not what I was expecting to hear cross those lips. Where exactly would someone like you pick up lyrium?
One, 2, or 3.
I can guess who you might have got this gift from. Lesky, you know I don't do his business.
This is just us. Shaper's honor. You won't get him with Barat if you buy it.
How much do you have?
I'm gonna be honest.
I can give you 30 silvers per nugget.
Only 30?
It's less than it's worth, I won't lie to you. But the market for it's topside, and that won't be easy for me to reach. And I'll have to find a buyer who won't ask where it came from. For that, I can't afford more than 30.
I'm gonna sell it too because I need the funds. At least for now, anyway.
All right then. Let me take that off your hands. And you probably shouldn't come around here for a while, just in case.
Woo! And back. I think I gotta go back down here. Oh, his shop is in the comments. Damn it. Right? Tomorrow. Still locked off. Okay.
The king is old. His rule won't hold much longer.
Prince Balin seems far more sympathetic to our interests than Trian.
Balin has some tastes of his own that he knows I can provide. We'll finish this later. It's about time you two showed up. What happened with Ascaius? What kind of rot are you trying to feed me?
He told us he'd be putting together a side deal for lyrium. but he'd already sold it.
Jarvia, send a dig troop topside. If Ascaius had a hiding spot up there, I want us up to our elbows in it.
As you say.
And the matter of punishment?
I'm gonna lie to the
Very
asshole.
interesting. Seeing how my cousin knew. And he
Fucking
says he saw
asshole.
something change hands between you and Ascaius. And then the duster sodding stood up and walked out on his own 2 feet. Does that sound like what I asked? What does that sound like to you?
Sounds like some jumped up face brands thought they could take a bribe and let him walk free. That's just not right.
The lady says it's not right. You wouldn't disagree with a lady, would you?
Right. I mean, no one's gonna say spit to you, Barat. But we can't move that free. We needed to get Ascaius somewhere private. We took him to the lava sinks behind the mines. You won't be seeing him again.
I don't like you making me look weak, but it's smart to try to keep the swordcast from asking questions. That's why I like you too.
Right?
Now I got something else for you. Make some use of your unique skills.
Arsehole. I'm gonna say number 2. Just because I can. Because I know if I answer 3, he's gonna say something arsehole-ish, and I wanna stab him. Already.
Not if you know what's healthy for you. This one, I want you invisible. The warrior cast is proving today. All the best fighters, last man standing, you know the sort of thing. They're showing off for some gray warden who's looking for candidates to drag off to a life of eternal glory. Now, it's not often we get every named fighter in Orzammar lined up like that. And I have certain acquaintances who take an interest in this sort of thing.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, or 4. I really want to stab him. I want to stab him in that fugly armor he's wearing.
Are you out of your big hollow skull? No brand's allowed to hold steel in the proving ring. It would be an insult to the ancestors.
Not to mention the conceit of the warrior cast.
I just want you to make certain the right man wins. There's a lot of coin to be made when people get the fever up. Favorite fighter's an officer named Minar, veteran of 4 Darkspawn campaigns. Everd's a long shot. Just got back from a deep roads offensive. Some young buck who has all the ladies drooling. I've got a lot of money riding on him. Mine and other people's. I expect to see that 8-to-1 pay off. Understand? The fight only gets announced to contestants themselves to prevent illegal gambling. So first, you'll have to find Everd, see who he's fighting and when. When the name Minar comes up, I want you to slip this drug into the bastard's water. It'll slow his reflexes, just enough to take the edge off, not enough to show. But it wears off quickly, so don't use it until just before his fight. He should have an alcove for his pre-fight preparations. All the fighters are provided basins of water. If you're asking how to sneak in there, you're pretty much saying you're no good to me.
Arsehole. Fuck you. Okay. I'm going to hit one so I can
You
get
bet you will.
away from him.
Here's your pass to get on the grounds. The proving starts as soon as the clock strikes. And when I say I have coin on this, I'm not talking about some pittance, like the value of your life. See Everd's name on the winner's sheet, you'd better make sure I never see you or your sister ever again.
Arsehole. Stab him. Definitely. I want you to stab him. Over here, but beyond that, I really don't know much.
Turn around, Brand. No castless on the grounds. Looks legitimate. Go on through, then. But stay to the trenches. Grey Wardens don't need some getting between them and the fighters.
There's hole. Okay. Where is spectator?
He that first out, Oscar's
helmet
practically shattered.
Okay then. That was confusing.
Stone's Embrace. That's one of them. One of the Grey Wardens. Oh, I dare you to go over and talk to him.
Where is Duncan?
Say, welcome to Orzammar, Warden, sir. May I drink your bathwater?
That's closed off. I don't know if I can talk to Duncan or not. So, we'll go down this way. Okay, I see where I have to go now.
Sweetheart, Sod it. He's stone drunk. You could draw a dead man for his bout and still lose. Barat's gonna kill us if we slip up here. He's already jumpy enough after that stunt with Ascaius. Hey, I just had an idea. So, you've been rubbing my nose in how you're the meanest thing with a blade, right? If Aird's armor is over there, and you're about the same size.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, or 4.
You can't let anyone know it's you. If they find out, you'll be executed. They'll say it's an offense to the ancestors. If you want to tell the Wardens, at least wait until some time when you can bolt if you need to.
One, 2, or 3.
You've got a heart of steel, Selraka. Get in the armor.
Bout 3 is next. Officer Minar versus the warrior of Aird. Fighters, report to the ring.
No more time. Make sure you have everything and go tell the Proving Guard you're ready to fight. And don't forget to keep your helmet down.
Oh shit. Never mind. I know what the hell happens. Maybe it might change the difficulty, but I'm also pretty sure that your helmet comes flying off. no, that is the wrong freaking thing. Nope. Iron Helm. That. Drug proven pass. Wasn't what I wanted. Axe and shield. Never done this one before, so we're gonna see how this turns out. If I can get the fuck out of here. Damn. Fast, so fast. Let's see how this works.
I believe it is time for your bout. May fortune favor your fight, Averd. Are you ready? As you say.
This is a glory proving, fought under the watchful eyes of the Paragons of Orzammar, for our honored guests, the Grey Warden. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight Officer Minar, survivor of the battle at Kar Ellerin.
You honor me in this fight. May the stone show the boldest heart and the strongest arm.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
It is begun, as you say. Shall be done. I shall do it. It is begun. As you say. Shall be done. Very well.
And
that was...
The winner is... A truly memorable fight. The young cadet vanquishes the wily veteran. Healer, see to his injuries. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight last year's Journeyman Division champion, Adalbo, proven in glory before the stone.
You honor me with this fight. May we both win glory in the eyes of our lords.
First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
More enemies ahead. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun. I shall do it. Very well.
The winner is... Averd! The ancestors have withdrawn their blessings and embrace a new champion on their field. The warrior Averd, son of Galton, will fight Lenka, Silent sister in training. She has made her vows, but not completed her blooding. Will she be accepted into the legendary order? That will depend on her performance today. First warrior to fall is vanquished. Fight!
Shall be done. As you say.
And down goes like that.
The winner is... Averd! Lenka went to the stone without a sound, as befits her vows. But it wasn't hard to see the blood that was spilled. Averd will advance to determine the true champion of the ring against... What? I'm out already? Hey! That's my armor! are you? How dare you disrupt this sacred...
Wait! I know that man! That's Everd! Then, what in the fight?
Remove your helmet, warrior, and let all who watch you see your face.
Two or three.
Your skills are impressive, but you are one man. Show yourself, lest I call the guards and have them do it for you.
No, two then.
You insult the very nature of this proving! Guards, take this filth away!
Hold your man, I pray you. This warrior has defeated the best you have to offer. Is that not what this proving is for?
We are honored by your presence, Warden, but this proving is not solely for you. There are laws which have governed this arena for 1,000 years. This woman is no warrior! She is casteless, rejected by the ancestors. Her very footsteps pollute the stone. She has no place here.
Except as your champion.
Woo! Go, Duncan!
Are you awake yet? Psst. Can you hear me? How hard did they sodding hit you anyway? Did you have to put up such a fight? Oh, you did. And don't think they didn't show me their appreciation. One of the guards recognized me and figured we must be working together.
I know,
They burned 3 candles to the stump interrogating me about who put us up to this. I think they knew, you know, about Barat.
Okay. I want to say 4 because I'm a smartass.
Public whipping, loss of your left hand for stealing the armor, loss of your right hand for befiling a smith's work, public flaying for impersonating a higher caste, and if that doesn't kill you, they'll put you to death for polluting the proving. That Grey Warden suggested exile, but it didn't seem like anyone was listening. You think I didn't look for a way out? Rika's not the only one in danger here. They could kill us. But these cells are built straight into the wall, and they confiscated all my lockpicks. What's it look like on your side? You see any way out?
Good, you're awake. Barat will be glad to hear that.
Right. Definitely an ouch.
You caused a lot of trouble today. Barat lost 100 sovereigns for Lord Volney. The entire proving was declared invalid, and the Assembly already called for an investigation. You can't imagine the state Barat was in when he told me to get you. That's right. You've never had the privilege of being down here. You're in one of the deep cells in Barat's estate. He built it into the ruins of Old Orzammar. Plenty of room to store gold and lyrium. And nice thick walls so no one can hear the screams.
Bitch.
I brought you. You got every guardsman at that proving ancestors will bless him forever. But they know whose hand holds the whip. When Barat claimed you, they knew who's going to get to watch your last breath. You risked exposing him before the entire warrior caste. Now they're asking questions, and as long as you have tongues to answer them, you're a threat. Enjoy your last night together. Sorry we had to put you in separate cells, or I'd suggest you have a last tumble. Barat'll be by soon to make sure you maintain your silence.
Bitch. Bitch. Okay. Level up. 3 attribute points. But I'd still rather stab Barat more than I would Jarvia. But you gotta know he's probably sleeping with her, so she thinks she's got it good. Rapid shot, pinning shot, melee archer. He took my fucking potions! Ourselves. Oh! Glassjaw.
We want to get away with this. We can't leave one man alive to tell Barat what we've done.
Okay, dude. Complicated long games. Oh, he's already in his gear. That works. Right? I gotta get used to the controls again. Oh, give me my bow. It's still shitty armor. Bow does more damage. Nope. Nothing there. And through the door. Oh. Have to go that way. Or do we have it this way? It doesn't say. Okay. This door or the other door? This one?
Look there, a cunning trap.
Here's the trap.
It is begun. As you say, shall be done.
Yay, Leslie. You're awesome, dude. Anything else sparkly? Ooh, 2 barrels. Wrong button again. Nada. Right. And I can't do anything but protect him because he's such a damn sweetheart. And I love him to death.
Very well. I shall do it.
Got my back, right?
If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Okay. And the same line that it took me to home. The line issue is I played Inquisition first. So I ended up loving Cullen before any of the other games. No. Scratch it. No. Cannot say that. Yes, he is a truck magnet. But, no. My first DA love is actually Varric.
As you say.
I love the story though.
Best be wary.
Got my back, right?
Shall be done. Oh, very well.
Right, that's it!
Sparkly! Got all the sparklies! Sparkle, sparkle. No more sparkle. Through the door. Great. That is a bucket of weird. Did I just come out weird? Yes, I did. I know, it lets you know where everything is.
We must not exhaust our supplies. It is begun. Very well. Shall be done. As you say. I shall do it. Shall be done. Very well.
Come and get!
As you say.
Grab it. Sparkle, sparkle. Engraved silver bowl. Why the fuck did I grab the engraved silver bowl? I don't even know if that can be used as a gift. No! Trash it is. Okay. Sorry about the squeaky laugh, but yes. Yes. Dwarven crabs from Jack from Orzammar. Yeah, I'm tired. It was a long day at work. Sparkle, sparkle. Dwarven longsword. Ice arrows. No more sparkle. No more sparkle. I still don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Very well. I shall do it.
Bye.
Shall be done. As you say.
Ooh! What copper sword? Yep, those were copper. I wanna know where's the map. Oh, okay. Down the rabbit hole. Sparkles!
Finished.
I'll probably make it to Ostagar and then quit for the night. Because this is actually the longest Origin run I've ever done. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. That means I got a fight on my hands.
I'm cutting the whore free. If that freak of a sister of hers can't stay in her place, I don't need precious Rika either.
Rika? That the one you got all done up in lace? I've been wanting to get my hands on that.
Ha! I know what you mean. She's yours if you want her, boys. And let me tell you, it tastes as good as it looks.
Oh!
What in sod all is that doing out of its cage? Come on, boys. The little whore needs to learn her place.
Very well. It is begun. No. I can do it. Very well. Shall be done.
Did you see him there all when we're done with you? And you just charged in and Sonic slaughtered him! You have to be the luckiest duster in Orzammar. Barat's dead, and we're standing here! Hail to the Sodding King! Well, he sure was talking like she's still alive. But I won't turn down the chance to go take another peek. Hey, could you tell Rika I killed him? I mean, it doesn't do you any good if she thinks you're the most virile warrior in all the stone.
Wow.
An excellent point. Now let's go find somewhere to hide.
Okay, which way do I go? I came in that way. Can I go in here?
The task is finished.
Woo!
What now?
Oh! I shit the cell, shit the cell.
Am done.
Fuck. Here come the giant fucking spiders. Nope. Nope. God damn it. They're gonna raise hell.
There they are! Seize the fugitives! Drop your weapons and walk down slowly. We will use force if you resist.
Your escape from Orzammar's prison had the guards baffled, it seems.
Until one of them recognized your friend as Barat's man. Regardless, the penalty for impersonating a higher caste is death.
If Barat is as influential as you say, perhaps he also masterminded this Everd's impersonation.
I want to be a smartass. I want to be a smartass. Should I be a smartass? Okay, be a smartass.
Barat had many enemies, but also powerful allies.
Barat would have butchered us if she hadn't killed him first.
Your friend has once again demonstrated her courage. We Grey Wardens travel far and wide in search of those with the potential to join our ranks. It seems I have found one.
One, two, or three.
That I have found what I sought in Orzammar. Let me make my offer formal. I, Duncan of the Grey Wardens, extend the invitation for you to join our order.
This woman is wanted for treason. You can't do this.
I can, and I am. It would mean traveling to the surface lands and thus leaving your people, but it does offer you the chance to strike a blow against the Darkspawn and the Blight.
One, two, three, or four. This one?
Then before these witnesses, I hereby recruit you into the Grey Wardens. Know that you are most welcome.
This is highly irregular. The warrior families will be...
Look at you, you duster. A warden. And to think I knew you when you were stealing bread.
Before we brave the deep roads, I would like to make you a gift of this mace, since you have so few possessions of your own. It was once wielded by the Warden Forel Idukan. I believe he was related to your king. I know you will continue his proud example. Goodbye, my friends, and thank you for your hospitality.
Yay!
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. clashed with the Darkspawn several times. But here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall. King Cailan, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend.
He's adorable.
Might I know your name?
Kind of saddened me that...
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. It's good to see one of the honorable stout folk outside Orzammar.
One, two, or three. Keep in mind, I probably would go with 2 because I had barely cleared 5 foot.
I apologize if I offended you. I have only the deepest respect for your people. I've been to Orzammar. King Endrin invited my father to a grand proving long ago. How does Endrin fare these days? Good. I hope to work with him as well as my father did. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks. I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different. Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true Blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here. True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
One through 5, guys. 1 through 5. See?
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay. Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you are ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
He's so damn short. I think it's tested. Nope. There it is.
It is over.
Good. Always pick up the elf fruit. Always, always, always. Okay. More Constitution. Do I say another sparkly? Nope. No more sparkly. God damn it. I like sparkles. As much as the next girl. Let's go say hi to Win.
Hey, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought. This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere? Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages. Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Teyrn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important. A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
I don't like the Templars.
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
Right? Him and Colin alike.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible. Good luck to you, then.
Go say hi to Win, and then go do shit.
We stand here at this hour, good folk of Ferelden.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king. Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact. Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
Right.
Some. Do you? Do you know about the connection between them and the Fade, for example? It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Okay. That'll be nice because I like
Yes,
him.
occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your king.
Bergstone!
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help. It's not what you know so much as what you are, really. This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed Darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first. You're a Grey Warden, or soon will be. All wardens are immune to the Darkspawn taint. The most you have to worry about is some tooth marks.
You guys can choose what his name is when I get to him.
Centuries ago, a mage bred them. It's hard. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help? Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
No.
Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon? There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white with a blood-red centre. If he doesn't get it, chances are he'll need to be put down. Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about. Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware dwarves could be Grey Wardens. I've only seen a few of your folk in the castle dealing with the smithy. Of course, my father was the castle smith, so I encountered dwarves through him. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance? As am I. Has anyone told you about it? I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Okay.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me. No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you. All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving. I'm a deserter, or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way. I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water. Oh, I would have deserted if I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
I know exactly where that's at.
I swallowed it, but it's come back into my possession since then, so to speak. Yeah, well, do you want the key or not?
Right? And what makes it even worse is I work in a prison. So yeah, it's actually things that they do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
I'm gonna go sell some stuff first.
Any luck?
Oh.
Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad. Well, you're not what I thought you'd be. Not a dwarf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they cooked this ritual up just for our benefit. Just to give us a good scare? No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds. We're right on the northern edge of the Kakari Wilds here, miles and miles of savage country. My home village isn't far, and I grew up on tales about the wilds. Even been in there a few times. Scary place. Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice. Oh, I'll watch your back. I'll try to keep my wits about me. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Oh shit.
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain. Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies? Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find them myself. Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand. Let me know what you'd like.
Sell all junk. That. 3 of those. 7 of those. And 2 of those. Oh, shit. Oops. Never mind. I know. But if I talk to him, I have to go see Duncan, and then we'll go over to the wilds. And yeah. Send it. I can buy more later. And yeah, I know. You're not the only one who's being tortured here, because I love Allie. I love him to bits.
Lucky dog.
But I want
You
that
Grey
damn
Wardens get to ride with the King while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example. I can't just let him go, can I? The army will figure out what to do with him. Probably just waiting for someone important to make a decision. Then they'll hang him, I expect. And I can go and do something else. Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you. Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation. Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine. All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? Wait. Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
Okay. Try now.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
Arsehole.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together. It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage. Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are.
Definitely
You're Duncan's new recruit from Orzammar. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
He's still cute, but not gorgeous yet.
Did Duncan mention me? Nothing bad, I hope. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining. Right, that was the name. There haven't been any Dwarven Grey Wardens in some time. You must know a lot about Darkspawn. Sound policy to be sure, but Wardens have always believed it's important to know your enemy. To know them is to know how to destroy them. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started. With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar. You don't know? Quick version then. The Chantry tries to control mages because they're dangerous, so they keep Templars that train to hunt down and kill apostates. That's what I was being trained as when Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech. Davith and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them? That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now. You do?
I can't say you don't
That's a
have
switch.
to.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
These are damn cute. And awkward. Let's go down cute. Just over here. I think so. There. Nope. There it is. Mine.
I am done.
And I can't get that chest yet, because it's got to be dark out. So it has to be after the journey.
Maker above.
No.
Open door. We who betrayed your promise.
I'm not a big fan of the Chantry.
Not abandon us,
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Okay.
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Okay. The archive, 3 skulls, blood. 3 skulls. I don't use the Darkspawn skulls for this shit. I can't speak properly.
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen, though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true. Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And him standing that damn close and going, dude, aren't you fucking sweating?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Ow. I've actually been near a bonfire roughly that size, and it is sweltering.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Well, it's not just full armor for him, it's full armor plus longer, what's the word for the waist one? Tassets. Ankle length tassets. Are you kidding me? If it was just full armor without the ankle length tassets, because there's more fabric there than just armor as well. But
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Wait, what? No. Yes, he is. He very much is so. And it's one of those you go, wait, what the hell? But he also does a lot of extras in this game. Chinese, where are the Chinese?
It is begun. As you say.
Nicely done!
Right? Not just
very well. Shall be done.
And don't forget T's, Alistair mod.
It is begun. Shall be done. As you say.
Of the voices. Because, especially if you're romancing Cullen, and it just replaces Cullen with Alistair, and you hear Cullen's voice out of Alistair's mouth, and you're going, what the hell? It's really well done, though. It's just not. And I saw clips of it, and it was like, no. And it wasn't bad, but it was disturbing, put it lightly.
over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp. If you just bandage me up, I can get back myself.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the four of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back. That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That's true.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
The one thing I wish DAO had versus Inquisition is to press the left joystick and yes, I'm really clear. Press the joystick and be able to sense things around. Because I got so used to doing that with DAO, and I was doing it with other games. I'm going, shit, I can't do that. Fuck. Because it just made it easier. And I'm like, okay, where is it on the map relative to where I am? Wildflower. Ha 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 ha. Do.
You can even smell their breath.
Right.
Very well.
Because I know I was.
I shall do it.
Sure.
It is done. As you said, shall be done. I shall order. Very well. Shall be done. I shall do it. Watch out! As you say. Back. It is begun.
Darkspawn blood I've gotten. More than enough, for sure. Okay, let me out of the area. Okay, so should I make it back? Before I sign off, or should we do the
Looky here. Darkspawn. Everyone's as ugly as the first.
Very well. It shall be done. I shall do it. As you say. It is begun.
Okay, let me know when you leave and I'll pause, save, and get off myself. Because I know I'm going to need to. Alfred!
Darkspawn!
Where? Over there.
It shall be done. I shall do it. No quarter shall be given. It shall be done. As you say. It is begun.
Shinies! Give me my shinies! Shinies! Poor bastards.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
The Darkspawn has sensed us.
Sense of
As you say.
Okay, I'm gonna save it. You save. Yep. There we go. Thanks for showing up. Bye.